If you're trying to choose a Bluehost plan and you want to avoid overpaying for features you don't need, this video will walk you through the process step by step. We'll keep it simple, practical, and focused on how to pick the right plan for your website goals. And if this guide helps you out, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe for more easy website and hosting tutorials. Alright, let's get into it. First, go to bluehost.com in your browser. Once the homepage loads, look at the top navigation and click on Hosting. This will open Bluehost's hosting options, and from there you want to select Web Hosting. This is where Bluehost shows the main shared hosting plans, which is usually where most beginners start. Now, take your time and compare the available hosting plans carefully. Don't just look at the price tag. The cheapest plan is not always the best plan, especially if you think your website may grow soon or if you need more than one site. Start by checking how many websites each plan supports. If you only need one website, a basic plan may be enough. But if you plan to build multiple sites, launch a blog and a store, or create separate projects, you'll want a plan that allows more than one website. Next, look at the storage limits. Storage matters because it affects how much content, media, images, and files your website can hold. If you're building a simple site with a few pages, you probably won't need a huge amount of storage. But if you're uploading lots of images, videos, or running a bigger website, make sure the plan gives you enough room. Also check the monthly visit limits if they are listed. This is important because heavier traffic sites need more resources, and you don't want to choose a plan that feels too small too quickly. After that, pay close attention to the included features. This is one of the most important parts of choosing the right Bluehost plan. Check whether the plan includes SSL, backups, staging, domain privacy, and email. SSL is essential for security and trust. Backups can save you if something goes wrong. Staging is helpful if you want to test changes before publishing them live. Domain privacy helps protect your personal information, and email can be useful if you want a more professional business setup. At this stage, the best strategy is usually to choose the cheapest plan that still gives you enough websites, storage, and features for what you actually need. That way you're not paying for extras you won't use, but you're also not limiting yourself too early. If you're just getting started, simpler is often better. If you already know your site will grow, it can make sense to choose a slightly higher plan now instead of upgrading later. Once you select the plan, Bluehost may prompt you to choose a domain. If you already own a domain and want to connect it later, you can usually skip this part for now and come back to it after checkout. This is helpful if your domain is registered somewhere else, or if you want to take your time before connecting everything. Before you complete the purchase, review the billing period and the total price very carefully. Bluehost often shows different pricing depending on the term length, so make sure you understand what you're paying for today and what the renewal cost may be later. Also, remove any optional products you do not need. It's easy to accidentally add extras during checkout, so slow down and double-check each item before paying. Then enter your payment details and complete the order. After the payment goes through, log into your Bluehost account and go to Hosting. That is where you'll manage your new plan, access your site settings, and continue building your website. So, to recap, go to bluehost.com, open Hosting, compare the number of websites, storage, and features, pick the cheapest plan that still fits your needs, skip the domain if you want to connect one later, review the billing carefully, remove extras, and complete your order. If this tutorial helped you choose the right Bluehost plan, please hit like, subscribe, and leave a comment if you want more Bluehost walkthroughs, website setup tips, or beginner-friendly hosting guides. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.